So I feel like a new woman because I got my hair cut and it's short. Like, look at this. It can basically fit in the frame again. This hasn't happened in years. What's up, you guys? It's Katie, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day wherever you are that you're watching this. I hope your day is going just swimmingly. But as you may have noticed, okay, April was a rough month in terms of uploading. As in, like, it just didn't happen that much. The problem is, so far in 2017, I feel like I put out more videos this year than I did the entire year of 2016, which is awesome. But then now I'm like, man, this is tiring. How do people do it? Whenever I went to film this month, I just couldn't think of anything I wanted to talk about, which is weird for me because you guys know, like, it's hard to get me to shut up usually. Right now, pretty much every creator on YouTube is a little bit frustrated with YouTube, and I'm not gonna go into all the details and all the stuff and like really get upset about it because I don't feel like I'm affected as much as other people, but there is definitely some frustration around the fact that YouTube is pushing quantity over quality. Like, I feel like my videos are really not in the recommended videos anymore because I don't post on this channel like 3 times a week. I only post once a week, if that. So sometimes it's just frustrating to even think about. Which, no, I'm not saying that helps. I'm not saying I'm handling this right, but sometimes I'm just like, I'm frustrated with YouTube. I don't want to think about it, which is dumb. Basically, I'm saying, guys, I'm being stupid and making a bad decision. But as you've already maybe noticed, I'm currently home for the week at my parents' house, which means that I am sitting in the very room where this whole thing began. In this room, I filmed some of the best videos on this channel, and I filmed some of the worst videos on this channel. You win some, you lose some. So just sitting in this room this week is getting me a little bit nostalgic, thinking like, okay, over 3 years later, and I'm still here talking to the exact same camera I had when I first started, in the exact same room, with the exact same terrible pink walls. I'm still doing this. I don't know if you can for sure relate to this, but you probably can in the fact that maybe as you've gone through life, you've seen a lot of your friends or people that you know start a YouTube channel, but it really was just a phase. This wasn't a phase for me. This really has become one of, if not the, biggest thing I do in my life. But if this is something I really want to keep pursuing, I guess I would just ask myself, why is that? Why do I do this? Why do I love it so much? And then I picked up my answer at my P.O. box this week, and there was something that Abby from California said in this letter that just made me realize why I do all this and why it's all worth it. So Abby is a 14-year-old homeschooler from California, and as someone who was 14 and homeschooled at one point in my life, I already knew that I could relate to her a lot. And this is how she ended her letter, and this just blessed me so much. Your advice is exactly what I need to begin preparing myself for the time in my life when I will need it. You are such a blessing. I love how you embrace your quirks and just be you. It is so inspirational for me, and every time I watch your videos, I'm reminded to be the girl that God has made me, and that I should never be ashamed of the way that He made me. And that, beyond a shadow of a doubt, is why I do this. It's because I don't do this to inspire people to be me or to try to make you think, oh my gosh, I need to be like Katie. I don't do this to do that. I want to help you be you, and I want you to embrace the quirks that God has given you, and that is why I do this. Why do I make videos? It's because for some reason I'm in a position where people listen, and if people are going to listen, what am I going to tell them? And I guess for me, that's the most important thing I could ever do, is encourage somebody who was in a situation just like I was. You know, I was 14 and homeschooled. There was a time in my life where I was freaking out about dating or about university or about anything, and I just wanted to look to somebody who wasn't gonna tell me to do what they're doing, but just to encourage me in my own walk. And that's what I want to do here on this channel. I want to encourage you to be you, and I love it when I hear that people tell me that I'm helping them embrace who they are, because I don't want you to ever watch a video and think, oh, well, Katie does that, so I need to do that. Or, oh, well, Katie dresses like this, so I need to dress like this. No, I never, ever, ever want to become one of those influencers where I feel like my subscribers become minions of me. Like, no. If anything, I make these videos to just be an example of someone who doesn't have their life together, but is just trying really hard. And if I'm trying really hard, you can try too, and I hope that that encourages you on your journey in life. When I get letters from people telling me things like that, my heart is so full. Like, oh. That's why I do this. That's why I do this. So really the video this week is just a massive thank you to all of you watching this video. Whether you've been watching my channel since I was in this room filming the first video on this channel, or whether this is the first video you've ever watched, you're important to me. And since I'm a super nostalgic, emotional person, I read this letter with a combination of being in this room, and I was like, I gotta tell you guys, I gotta talk to you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do as a full-time job what I already love doing as a hobby. I feel like I represent a very small minority of everybody here on YouTube, but we're still important, you know? To all the 14-year-old girls out there who are frustrated because their friends are making fun of them because they don't shop at the right teen stores, I was in your position once. To all of you out there who would rather be at home looking up nerdy movie facts on the internet rather than hanging out and socializing with people, I was there once. To all of you homeschoolers out there who are a little bit scared about maybe going into a public school situation one day, I was there once. To all of you girls who are terrified about boys and growing up and just regular life in general, oh my goodness, I was there once. To all of us nerds out there who can quote all the Star Wars and Lord of the Rings movies back to front, front to back, doesn't matter. I am your voice here. I am your person, okay? I'm here for you. I'm here to be a voice for the minority because we just like to hang out and have fun too, but sometimes we just feel a little bit on the outside. And that's okay, because I'm here to show you that life gets better, and if you keep trying, it'll work out eventually, one way or the other. I guess what I really want to say with this video is just thank you for helping this 16-year-old homeschooler who would rather be at home knitting and looking up movie statistic facts grow into the young woman that you now see in front of you, because if that can be any source of inspiration for anybody, that would make all of this worth it. So, until the next time I see you guys, have a great life, don't be stupid or make bad decisions. Bye!